So I did a whole 2-minute spiel and nobody heard me. Feels bad, man. All my audios were like tampered with. What's going on, guys? How you doing today? How are you doing, Ryan? And how are you doing, Ruth? Oh my god. Hey, why are you saying oh my god? Alright, I think you guys can hear. Okay, good. So loud. That is something that you can adjust on your end. You can lower your mobile or PC volume a little bit, and you will survive. You're good. What about me? I am doing very well. We have gotten a few offline subscribers, which is great. Very happy about that. I applied to 2 new jobs today, hoping that I get one of them. Because if I do get one of them, I'll get more money, and I'll be working about 17 hours less every week. So I'll have another 17 hours of free time every week, which is amazing. So, yeah, fingers crossed, guys. That I get one of these better jobs. And a bunch of other cool stuff has been happening during the week. I told a really corny joke yesterday, which I'm sure you guys want to hear, so I'll share it with you. So, one of the first grade students at my job, she's doing chess. They have like chess after school. So yesterday I was checking her work. I put a check mark on her paper and I said, "You're in check." And she usually doesn't smile. She hates smiling. She's tsundere, but she smiled, so chess jokes for the win. I was thinking about going out today, which is why I'm streaming early, but I don't think I will go out today. The weather is awful. I might go out tomorrow instead, but I still decided to stream early because I think people are awake and ready. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, bud? How are you doing now that you've reclaimed your account in all its glory? Alright, we did 1 commission. That was a horrid joke. Well, you see, it gets mixed reviews. Half the people that I tell about that joke, they love it, they start laughing, and then the other half are like, oh god, that's cringe. So it's a 50-50, you know, it's hit or miss. I think it's great. I'm Jolly. Oh man, you're Saint Nick? That's interesting. What am I getting for Christmas? So, you know, speaking of Christmas, I was on Amazon. I got an Amazon gift card. I got 2 Amazon gift cards, like, pretty recently. And I guess the most recent one, specifically, I just didn't know what to do with it. I'm like, bro, I feel like I have everything that I want to buy. Like, there's not really anything that I'm, like, dying to purchase. But I ended up buying, I don't know if any of you are familiar with this, but a friend of mine wanted me to play it a long time ago, and I never bought it, but now I bought it. I ended up buying Shin Megami Tensei 3 on PS4. And that's basically similar to the Persona games, and I think created by the same developers, but it's different, like a story from the Persona series, I suppose. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like Persona, but not Persona. So anyway, I bought that. It was $15. I had a $15 gift card, so I basically got it for free. So I don't know if I'll stream that at some point. I might, in honor of the friend that wanted me to stream it. And I don't think they'll show up, but maybe they could watch the VOD. But yeah, haven't been on it in a while. I'm building on my Asia account. I mean, that's still being on it. That's still being on Genshin. That counts. I don't know for how long I'll be on stream. So sorry on my behalf if I leave. Yeah, no problem, Ryan. You do what you gotta do, man. I appreciate having you here for the time that you're here, bud. Have any of you guys purchased any new games lately, like me purchasing Shin Megami Tensei 3? There are a lot of games that I have on pre-order I'm hoping come out soon. I think one of them's coming out this month. I think Atelier Ryza 3 comes out this month. I don't know if you guys have played Atelier Ryza, but both the first game and the second game were phenomenal. So I ended up buying the collector's edition of the third one because I think that the series is worth it. I don't have collector's editions for the prior two. I don't even know if they had collector's editions. But this time I'll be getting a collector edition. And I'm also waiting on a collector's edition for Trails of Azure and Trails of Reverie, which are part of like the Trails in the Sky, Trails of Cold Steel, like all of those series, which is my favorite franchise. You got Al-Hatim? Well, today, if you stay long enough, you'll get to see me roll for Xiao. And hopefully you'll share some of your RNG with me. But congrats on Al-Hatim. It's pretty cool. He's one of the better Dendro characters, it seems. I enjoyed his test run. And I know Faith was in my Discord praising him as well, so definitely worth having on a team. And I still have enough primos for 3 temples. Roll for his weapon then. That's usually what I do. If I roll for a character and I get them and I have extra pulls, I'll go for the weapon.
Up and away.
I realized that Yelan's weapon, her 5-star weapon, is like really good. Because like compared to other weapons that you could give her, like the other weapons suck. But Yelan's weapon, I kind of want it, even though I don't use her much. I'm trying to use her more with like a Raiden Shogun team instead of using Shinkyu to get like that electrocuted damage. So yeah, that's my random story for the day, I guess. Like I started using Yelan yesterday and I'm like, she's good, but she definitely needs a better artifact set first and foremost. And possibly a better weapon. I just slapped the Amos bow on her for now, which is kind of useful because it gives her like really high attack, but then she's got like no crit damage. And then if I give her her actual weapon, that has crit damage on it, plus HP % gains, which she needs. So that would be like the ideal. I'm gonna be rolling for Hu Tao's weapon soon. I think Hu Tao comes out in like 2 or 3 days. And I have her on Asia, so right now we're rolling for Xiao, and maybe next week or in a few weeks we'll do Hu Tao's weapon. Should I? I don't have some 4-star characters. I mean, I don't know like how you play Genshin, like what your preferences are, but me personally, I don't really care about the 4-star characters. I usually only use like the original ones, like Zhongling, Barbara, Noelle, and Fischl. And then I might use Shinkyu more at some point. Because those seem to be like the better support and healers. And then like all the newer characters, not really all that impressive to me, those newer 4-stars. So, I don't know. Personally, I would prioritize getting like 5-star characters and their weapons. But that's just me. Because I tend to try to use 5 stars almost exclusively. On Americas, it's really easy to use like 5 stars exclusively. Because I have Kokomi, so she can be like my 5-star healer. On like this account, it's a little bit harder because like Barbara's arguably my best healer. In terms of at least using her with Ayaka. Otherwise, you know, Jean's a 5-star and she's a good healer, but I don't know if she combos well with people.
Nice and spicy.
I like to get Zifo's Moonlight. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a weapon, but I'm just not familiar with it. Do you guys think Cookie or Barbara is the best healer? I don't know who Cookie is. I feel like I looked them up recently when one of you guys mentioned them, but I don't know who they are. And I'm just gonna say Barbara is the better healer. Because right now in my mind it's like Kokomi number 1, Barbara number 2, Jean number 3. Because like Barbara and Jean can heal the whole party in one shot. Plus, Barbara could heal like individual characters on as well. So both of those are really good. And then Kokomi just heals people like so quickly and so efficiently. It's freaking amazing. And she could also technically heal the whole party at once if you use her burst. You just have to use her burst and keep attacking. So those are like the best three. And then other characters like Chi-Chi, they don't really heal the whole party. Bennett doesn't really heal the whole party. Bennett gives buffs, which people like, but I'm not impressed by those buffs. I don't know. I don't like Bennett or Chi-Chi. Sonic or Jeans? What? Sonic? What are you talking about now? I like Jeans. I'd like to get his weapon, but the other 4-star weapons aren't what I'm looking for. Xiao can heal whole party with her ult like Kokomi. Really? Ooh. I didn't know that. I haven't been doing the event, which, since today's terrible weather outside, and I'm not going out until maybe tomorrow or some other weekend, today might be the day. Who knows? I might do the event today, maybe, and do the Xiao thing. You know what makes me, like, kind of angry about these events, though? That I feel kind of torn. Because there's a part of me that doesn't want to do all the reading, right? I just want to do the event, you know, get my rewards. So there's part of me that wants to skip the reading, basically. But then there's this other part of me that's sort of like, no, what if there's like a good scene? Or what if there's like a funny dialogue moment or something cute? There's like part of me that wants to read the dialogue and put up with it, and part of me that doesn't. So, I don't know, man. I gotta figure that out. I was trying to do the Yai Miko story quest yesterday, the one that you get with the purple key, and I was having the same problem. Like, do I read this, or do I just play and hurry up? I'm not even sure if it was interesting or not. So I'm gonna give only a slight spoiler. So the Yai Miko story quest starts with like some guy supposedly being possessed. Whether or not he's possessed, I'll let you figure it out. But I just couldn't tell if it was like a plot that was gripping me in the direction that it was going. But at the same time, I still wanted to read it because I'm like, you know, sometimes Genshin ends up surprising you with a cute moment, you know? You never know when it's gonna come around. So, I don't know. It's like I'm trying not to waste my events, but I also want to speedrun them. That's why I like when we have events like the Rhythm Game or Wind Trace, because it's like, okay, I don't have to read anything, I don't have to feel bad about skipping anything, I can just play this, get my primos, boom, done, bam. Sonic is Sayu? Oh god. And Jeans is Jean. I'm not a Sayu fan either. It's dumb nicknames one of the Genshin fandom gave them. I mean, I see where it's coming from now, but I'm not impressed. Bro, why you gotta treat Nightbot like this? Nightbot is like my most active mod, bro. My best mod. The only one loyal to the channel. Also, how's everything going, Coconut? I know you've been studying hard and all that. I gotta see where Streamlabs is, because Streamlabs should be, you know, here, giving you guys points. Sometimes it like turns off on its own, I don't know why. Apparently right now it's on, but I'm gonna turn it off and on again just to make sure it's awake and doing its job. We'll see how that goes. Zephos Moonlight is kind of like a better Irons thing. I don't know what Irons thing is either. I thought Zephos Moonlight sounded like a bow. Iron's thing sounds like a sword. I'm just taking shots in the dark here. What do I know?
Thank you for
It converts your EM to a bit of energy recharge. Streamlabs is dead. I know. It's like here for like half the streams and then not here for half the streams. It's just... It's weird. Because Nightbot is consistent. And if you have Stream Elements, which tends to work better with Twitch, Stream Elements is also pretty consistent. And then Streamlabs just kind of is the weakest bot, basically. But it's one of the bots that's like willing to work with YouTube, unlike Stream Elements for whatever reason. which just doesn't work as well for YouTube because it doesn't give loyalty points to YouTube for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna do... I mean, I want to do Ayaka artifacts. At the same time, it's like Raiden Shogun's talent day, I believe. So... I mean, I could do talents tomorrow as well. Technically, I could do artifacts tomorrow as well. I'm just gonna do artifacts today because I'm not, you know, her talents are pretty good, Raiden Shogun's right now. And I have my team set up to do Ayaka's talent domain because I got the Zhongling on there. And Jean, that way I don't freeze when I try to heal, which would happen if I use Barbara. So since I've got this set up, let's go with this. You don't get it? You killed Streamlabs? Oh god, why? I never knew that this arc of the Nico GU anime would come. This must be a filler. Please tell me it's not real. Stop leveling up Ayaka talents for Alhatheim and Yao Yao. Ayaka's probably better than both of those characters. Like Ayaka right now on Americas, I have her at like 40 plus 40 crit rate with 262 crit damage. You can see the picture in my announcements channel on Discord. But anyway, long story short, her elemental burst deals like around 15,000 damage, and you know it hits like multiple times, so it's like 15,000 boom 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 over and over and over again. And then her elemental skill could easily do over 50,000, close to 60,000 plus. I don't know. I haven't seen Altaheim hit numbers like that, but I also haven't built him. I've only used him in the test run. But me personally, I think Ayaka is like a lot easier to build and a lot more rewarding, and the gameplay is very fun and all that. Well, there goes Yorimina. So I was being stubborn, trying to kill this little thing as quickly as possible. That's okay. We can bring her back. Wait, I have 2 healers. I just noticed. That's pretty.
Hear me.
I don't know if that's good or unnecessary. It's probably unnecessary. I think Jean could get the job done by herself, but could be wrong. I'm sure there's a method to my madness. What's going on, David? How you doing, bud? OMG, how do you guys like the Lisa skin? You know what? At first, I was kind of making fun of the Lisa skin because she looks like Venti, right? So I thought this is kind of weird, kind of dumb. But then there was like a Twitter artist who posted a fan art of her in the new skin. And the fan art spoke to me, so now I'm kind of digging it. And I'm not really a Lisa fan either, but I guess the new outfit kind of works, man. If one of my teams can clear floors in 1-on-1 and half mine and the second team can take more time on enemies if they're strong. Oh my god, I'm looking at chat and just getting murdered. That's alright, that's life. In about 50 seconds, she can revive with a fried egg. Okay, you talking about Spiral Abyss stuff. You keep working on your teams. So far, I've seen Alheim clear floors very fast and melt boss HP like Hu Tao. Interesting. I don't have him, so I can't speak to it, but for me personally, I know that Ayaka has cleared floors very fast, including the 12th floor on one of my run-throughs. And plus, Ayaka, like, if you use her with a water type, then she could, like, freeze them. And what's better than, like, attacking people without having to worry about getting hit yourself, am I right? That's just me personally, but I like freezing people and then defeating them. Got sick and slept for 3 days? Oh god, was it the Rona? At my job, one teacher was sick all week, Monday through Friday. So I'm guessing it was Rona. But the crazy thing is, we only have 5 sick days for the whole year. So they basically used all their sick days. If they have a doctor's note or COVID positive test, they might be able to get additional sick days, but they basically used all their sick days, which is crazy. But that's what happens if you get Rona. You lose all your sick days at the job, and then they start taking money out of your checks on other sick days that you use, which is really messed up, honestly. And that's one of the many reasons why I'm trying to find a new job. I need a job that's respectable and respectful and respectable and respects its employees and pays us according to contract and respects us and is respectable. On the trio Kenki floor, doing his attacks is so satisfying. It hits all of them in the right position. What? I mean, that almost sounds a little dirty. Let me tell you guys dirty stories. So yesterday we had a teachers meeting with a bunch of different teachers, and it was in a Zoom call. And this one teacher had a poster in the background that says, I think it said either you can do hard things or I can do hard things. I think it said you. Let's just go with you. You can do hard things. And I'm like, I had one of my boys with me. I pointed it out to him. I'm like, bro, are you seeing this? And he, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And he's like, what are you thinking? I'm like, you know what I'm thinking. She's an attractive teacher. She got the I can do hard things poster. I mean, come on. Coincidence? It wasn't testing myself. But for some reason, I couldn't smell anything and I lost about 80% of my tasting. It sounds like COVID. You should have tested yourself, honestly. I mean, the only reason I'm saying you should have tested yourself is because from a worker perspective, if you test yourself, you could get out of work for 5 days. You're a student, so I guess it might be different, but I guess you could have gotten out of school for 5 days or so. Like, you could have had a documented proof that you had a good reason to not be in school. I hope you're feeling better now. I hope your taste is returning. I heard that when people lose the taste thing, it takes a long time for it to come back. But I think, you know, it also varies from person to person. Oh, I also heard that the COVID pill, I think it's called Paxlovid, don't take that. Because what happens is it creates something called, I think like metal mouth or iron mouth or something. And basically everything you eat will taste like metal, I guess. And apparently it's not a short-term side effect, it's like a long-term side effect. And yeah, I was reading a whole news article about it, and there's a lot of people who just regret taking that COVID pill medicine thing because it just forever ruined their sense of taste. Now whenever they eat or drink, or even when they're not eating or drinking, they have that taste in their mouth and it just makes them like nauseous and whatnot, and it's kind of unbearable. So if you don't believe me, you could research it yourself by all means, but it seems like that COVID pill is not great. Guys, I tried my aunt's makeup and it's not going off. Well, you gotta talk to your aunt, because obviously if she wears it, she knows how to take it off. There must be a way. I don't know why you're experimenting with someone else's makeup. It doesn't sound good. Bro, I tested myself. I got skipped 4 days, and I got my tasting back yesterday. Oh, nice. You're one of the lucky ones, then. Also, thank you for the 2 people who've liked the stream thus far. Alright, so far I've gotten a feather that seemed promising. And we're gonna keep going and see what happens. How good is Ayaka then in non-freezing situations? Well, see, the problem is that if you get her to 4-piece Blizzard Strayer, and you do freeze an opponent, then her crit rate goes up 40%. So if right now she already has 40% crit rate, so if I freeze an enemy, her crit rate will be 80% plus the 262 crit damage. So it's like a guaranteed crit and it's gonna do a lot of damage. If they're not frozen, I think she still gets a like 20% crit rate buff or something. There's still a little bit of a buff somehow. So she could still get like 60% currently, which is good, and she'll still have the high crit damage, which is good. So she'll still do like an incredible amount of damage. She'll still be good, but there's definitely more of an advantage to freezing because you stop the enemies from attacking you and you get additional crit rate bonuses. If you don't have her with a 5-star sword, honestly, you don't need her 5-star sword. Because I do have her 5-star sword. And I feel like her 5-star sword works just as well. Or almost as well. Or only a bit better, I guess I should say. That's the best way to say it. Her 5-star sword works only a bit better than the Black Cliff longsword. Which you could get using Star Glitter. You could get it in the shop as a free-to-play person. Because the Black Cliff longsword has 565 base attack, which is very high, and it does get crit damage as well. So it's basically the same thing. You will get more base attack and crit damage with her actual Mist Splitter, but overall the two swords are fairly comparable. Are you using her with the usual Diona Mona setup? I have Diona and Mona, and I don't use them on any of my accounts, so no. I use her with Kokomi for my freeze comp. That way she's constantly being healed while freezing enemies and doing that freezing damage. And when I don't have Kokomi, I use her with like Barbara and Fischl. Or Barbara and Zhongling, things like that. But yeah, I don't use her with Diona. Whatever other people are doing, I don't pay attention to what they're doing. And you know what? I don't think I'm gonna use Diona or Mona anyway, even if other people are using that. Nope, no thanks. You're using a craftable weapon? I don't recommend the craftable weapon. If you could get the Black Cliff, I recommend getting the Black Cliff if you have enough Star Glitter. I think the Black Cliffs will be out again next month. Right now they have the Royal Weapons. But I recommend getting the Black Cliff, because you'll get that crit damage, and you'll get higher base attack. I gotta go in like 10 minutes. Alright, David, you have a good day at work when it's time for you to go. Wish me luck on my rolls. You could always look at the VOD. I'll put timestamps in the VOD for anyone who misses like the rolls or other things. Because I know when there are Genshin wishes, people want to see those. So I'll put timestamps so you guys can skip ahead to that if you miss it. How do you guys remove makeup? Aren't there things for that? Like, for example, if you put on nail polish, there's like nail polish remover. So I don't know if there's something for the face, but there has to be. Maybe you could even use like rubbing alcohol or something, I don't know. I'm not a girl, so. Have a nice day, David. Alright, my leg just fell asleep. Gotta give it a good shake. I have one condensed, enough resin for one more condensed resin. I mean, I have a lot of fragile resin, but I'm not gonna torture you guys. I'm not gonna stay on Asia forever. Plus, I know you guys want me to go to Europe so I can do my roles. And I don't think there's anyone here from Asia except for Roof. So Roof, if you want to co-op, let me know before I switch off Asia. What's going on, BL? How you doing today, bud? I accidentally left caps on. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I have the Black Cliff sword, level 60. Get it to level 90. Trust me, it's gonna be just as good as the Mist Splitter almost. Alright, here goes my last condensed resin. Oh yeah, I should check out, I think it was a feather, right? I should check out that feather that I got. I thought the craftable weapon was better. No, it's definitely not. People recommend the craftable weapon if you don't have anything else. But the second best weapon for her after the Mist Splitter would be the Black Cliff Longsword. You can trust me on that one. You can trust me as a Genshin expert with 3 accounts and also as an Ayaka main. Those are my credentials. Won't I need 140% ER with it? I don't think there's any required energy recharge. I do think a little bit of energy recharge helps, but I don't think there's like a required amount of energy recharge that you need to push yourself to get. Nothing else. Collecting intertwines, Genshin. I have 51 intertwines. I hope I get Hutao, and also sorry, break. I don't know, 2 or 3 rules. I do have very bad memory. That's alright. I've updated the rules so that they're more clear. If you think you really do have bad memory, it might help to just reread them from time to time. And that's all. I use alcohol on my face. It's making it... Oh, it's making it worse. Oh, jeez. I don't know then. I'm not gonna give any more advice since clearly I make it worse. Yeah, let me go back to Ayaka. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so... Right now, the feather that she has only has crit rate, so that's really bad. Ideally, I would want crit rate and crit damage, and if I had to choose between the two, crit damage would be better. So here we have crit damage and attack percent, and we have defense percent. But we want to see if she'll get crit rate as her next thing. Nope, she didn't. She got crit. She got defense flat, which sucks. Let's see if we can get crit damage up a lot. Okay, attack went up. That's not bad. You know, that's the second thing I would want, if anything. It's like crit damage, if not crit damage, attack. But I do want that crit damage. So let's see if we get lucky in this next buff. Ooh, defense percent. Okay, so this is... If I had to say, this is going terribly. Because with artifacts, I have a lot of artifacts that have around 20 to 30% crit damage. This one, the way it is right now, even if it gets crit damage the next 2 times at level 16 and 20, it'll be max around 15%. And 15% crit damage on an artifact is not good. That's not what you want. You want over 20. So that artifact is not the most promising. I'm not going to keep investing in that right now. How much does your Ayaka do with her skill and burst? I told you that at the beginning when I first started promoting her. So on America's, which has my best Ayaka, she does 15,000 damage usually with her burst each time. 15,000, 15,000, 15,000, 15,000. And then with her elemental skill, she could deal around 60,000 usually. Like 50 to 60, sometimes more. Because I am very damage hungry. I like big numbers. What's going on, Toby? Also, Nico, did you see what artifact I got yesterday? Even Ise was shocked. Yeah, I saw that they were shocked. I'm gonna be honest, it was not impressive. And I could tell you why in more details. I'll look at it again. Off memory, it had like 2 flat stats. It seemed like the flat stats leveled up a lot. Like, I think there was a defense plus 72 on it, which isn't good. And I think there was like an attack plus 37 or something, which wasn't good. And it looked like, yeah, I'm looking at it now. So you got attack went from 19 to 72, so that's really bad. That means flat attack leveled up like 3 times, which isn't what you want. And then attack percent leveled up once, which is okay. It's not the priority, but that's okay. And then crit damage only leveled up once. And you want crit damage to level up way more than once. Like I was saying earlier, crit damage should be... It could be up as high as like 30% when you're leveling up artifacts. Around the 30 to 35% range. So you're going to want at least around 21%. At least. To say that you've got something decent. So 14%, that's just... No, not what you want. And then, since your flat attack went up a lot, that's really bad. That's an honest opinion. I don't know if everybody else is trying to sugarcoat, but I'm only gonna give honest opinions. Guys, I look like a witch after washing my face. I mean, at least now you know what to do next year for Halloween. If you can't afford a costume, you could do this instead. So that's kind of the bright side, right? Well, yeah, it wasn't much, but they said it was good for Hu Tao. It's honest, I don't know if it's good for Hu Tao either, though, because it's a flower. So naturally, it's going to have HP automatically. But what you want for Hu Tao, the best thing for her would be way more crit damage, which would be easy to get. A little bit of crit rate, because she gets crit damage naturally when she ascends, but she doesn't get crit rate. So crit rate should be a little bit of a priority. And then HP percent as well. Which you could get a flower with an HP percent substat, even though HP is the main stat. You could get an HP percent substat as well. So, trust me, they were either being nice or they don't know what they're talking about. One of the two. Thanks a lot, Nico. Anyways, all makeup removed or my face. I'll try making up art at it's my first time, so wish me luck. Why? Wait, what? You're trying more makeup art even though you just had a extreme failure? I don't know what's going on there. My Ayaka has 20% crit rate. I can only crit when freezing enemies with 4-piece. Wait, you do have the 4-piece blizzard? You gotta increase your crit rate with some substats. I would recommend substats, not main stats of an artifact. So like a hat could get crit damage main stat, but you're better. I mean yeah, like crit rate damage or crit rate main stat. You would probably want crit damage, and just get crit rate from like substats. The highest crit rate you can get on artifact is 3.9, and that's the best way for it to level up. Because it's always proportional to level ups. So if you have 2.7, it'll level up by 2.7. If you have 3.9, it'll level up by 3.9. So if you could get Ayaka some artifacts with like 3.9 crit rate, leveled up a bit, that's going to be your ideal. And then like a crit damage hat, crit damage main, with some crit damage substats here and there. You could look at my thing again. You could look at my Discord announcement to look at my Ayaka. And I can show you the Americas one later when I switch to Americas. Americas is going to be the last account that I play on though. And then right now in a second I'm going to switch to Europe. That way I could do my dailies and start doing my wishes. What weapon is your Kokomi using now? Since I couldn't get her 5-star weapon, I tried to get her the 5-star weapon, but I failed. So since I couldn't get her the 5-star weapon, I gave her the one that you craft that has HP percent. I give that to her and Barbara because their healing gets better with higher HP levels. So my Kokomi has 49,300 and something HP, like very close to 50,000. So that's part of the reason why her healing is like crazy. So I gave her that. I'm using a crit damage main stat. That's just how bad her artifacts are right now. Dang. Also, Gesu and Klikk in your group went from strange for me into good friends. They do understand what they're doing or helping me even understand me. I must say, Nico, you have a good group. I'm glad that the group has been helpful to you and that you've appreciated their company. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn off the screen for a moment while I switch accounts. You know what TDS gives HP, right? Percent, right? What's a TTDS? I'm gonna turn off the screen for a moment. It's gonna go blank because I'm gonna switch my accounts and prefer not to dox family members who have PSN accounts on this console with their name on it, as you guys already know or should know because I say it every time. But yeah, we're switching to Europe now. And after Europe, we'll do Americas. We're 45 minutes into stream. That took a little bit faster than usual because I didn't do, like usually I do the freaking item runs where I hunt all the warrior dudes to get handguards for Raiden Shogun. I didn't do that today. Partially because I forgot and partially because it's not as heavy a priority as it was in prior weeks. But maybe tomorrow off stream I'll do some handguard runs for her. Alright, so we're gonna do dailies. I don't know what I'm doing in Europe. I've been focusing a lot lately on Americas and Asia specifically. So yeah, I know I have Nahida. Pretty much everything needs to be built in Europe. So I could do literally anything. I think I was trying to build a specific character though. I'm gonna look at my characters because I think I was trying to build some talents for one of the 4 stars. Ayaka makes 5,000 burst damage. No, she makes 15,000 burst damage over and over and over again. 15,000. And then her elemental skill does close to 60,000. You'll see later when I switch to Americas. Right now the Europe one is not gonna be as strong. But when I switch to Americas, you'll see the good Ayaka, the one that's properly built. Guys, I look like one of those hacker masks. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What's a hacker mask? TTDS will give your Ayaka 48% attack when you switch from Kokomi to Ayaka. I did hear about that. It was the 3-star weapon, right? I might have to consider it. I don't know. We'll look at that again when I get to Americas. Right now, let's focus on Europe things. I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing. Because the other day I had like a clear goal. I think it was Barbara. I think I wanted to level up Barbara's talent a little bit. So I'll take a look at her talent again in a second. Because like I felt like there was a day where I was playing and I was like, oh man, I wish Barbara's healing was just a little bit more efficient. Right now it's level 8. And I can't do anything unless it's Thursday or Sunday, so tomorrow. Alright, so I guess I'm stuck. What about her? She's Friday, Sunday, so that's no good. Alright, I guess maybe I'll do artifacts on this account. Do I have condensed already? I probably do, because I haven't been doing domains. Oh, I gotta do this thing. I gotta do Xiao's weapon. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do my dailies, then I'm gonna roll for Xiao. I'll see if I get Xiao. And if I do get Xiao, then we'll use our resin to build Xiao. I think that's the best thing to do. What's going on, Mister? How you doing today, bud? It's a crazy boost in damage. You won't regret it. I'll experiment with it. We'll check it out. Thanks for reminding me. Guys, we have another problem. All the makeup is in the sink and it won't remove. How do you keep creating these new problems for yourself? Nico, who's the best healer? Kuki or Barbara? The best healers are Kokomi #1, Jean and Barbara tied for #2. And those are the only 3 I would actually recommend. I would not recommend anybody else. I would not recommend Chi-Chi. Even though a lot of people like Bennett, I would not recommend Bennett. I don't use Kuki. I have her, but I don't use her, so I don't know. I have Sayu. I don't recommend Sayu. And people have been saying that Yao seems to be good, so I don't know. But I only recommend Kokomi, Jean, and Barbara personally. Woke up less than 10 minutes ago, so just tired right now. Not bad though. Well, you're very lucky that you woke up in time for the wishes. I have not done the wishes yet. How was your week, Mister? Is that not the key? Oh my god, where's the key blade? I think this guy on top of the tower has it. Because he's kind of like shining green for some reason. Yep, see? He had it. The reason I won't want to pull for Xiao's weapon or the sword... Well, I got Xiao's weapon off standard banner. So that's kind of why I'm pulling for Xiao. Because it's like, bro, if I already have the weapon, may as well. Because the 4-star is kind of not what I want. I'd rather get a weapon that isn't from standard. Bro. I wonder how many standard rolls I have. It'd be nice if I could at least do a 10 pull. Alright, that's 1 daily done. It looks like all 3 of them are going to be quick, easy ones. Exams weren't too bad, and now second semester starts Monday for me. Ooh. So you think you nailed the first semester?
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
Oh yeah, I've got some news for you, Mister. I've applied to 2 new jobs.
Whirling snow.
I don't know what'll happen. You know, it's kind of hard of the cards at the moment, but I'm hoping something pulls through, man. Hoping something pulls through. I gotta tell my IRL friend. He thinks that, like, one of the jobs I applied to, his friend works there, is the manager there. So I might get lucky, maybe. I don't know, I'm keeping in touch with people who can help me out, because if I get this new job, it'll be more money, and I'll be working only 35 hours a week instead of 52 hours a week. So that's 17 less hours of work every week, which gives me a lot of free time to just relax, maybe do YouTube things, or just anything else in general but suffering, because my current job is suffering, as everybody knows. So it's funny because there's like these people at my current job. There's like 2 people in particular who they really like the job, but at the same time, it's like I feel like they're undervaluing themselves. Because anybody who's valuing themselves and knows their worth knows that they're getting screwed at my job. Especially when you have a lot of checks that have money missing. I got a check yesterday, again, with money missing. So it's just like, you know, I'm not, I'm never gonna be okay with this. It's just highly disrespectful, so, yeah. But anyway, no negative. Good news is, 2 new jobs that I've applied to. I've actually found some good leads. Which, you know, I figured I should check. I didn't know if I would find anything good. I did find some good stuff, so good to know that there are new things constantly popping up. Like every time I decide to look, there's something of interest out there. So it's not like there's nothing available. There's new paths that I can take. I just gotta keep my fingers crossed. Exams weren't too bad, and now second semester. The teachers seem alright. Nothing much else really happened. Actually, Xiao is good for her because when I use her burst, she almost heals my entire team. Well, that's what Diluc and Barbara do, though. Diluc and Barbara could heal your entire team. I mean, not Diluc. Why am I saying Diluc? Jean and Barbara could heal your entire team, and I feel like it's a lot better. A lot stronger healing. That's me personally. I also just don't have Xiao. Because I haven't been doing the event. I would like to have Xiao, but even if I have her, I don't think I'll use her. I just want her for the sake of feeling like my character archive is more complete. I would like to have a complete character archive. I think that's like an ideal for most Genshin players, but it's basically impossible if you're free to play. It'll never happen. But that's also what makes it exciting as a free-to-play gamer, right? If you have a complete character archive, but you're pay-to-win, it's kind of like, well, of course you have a complete character archive. You paid for it. You didn't work for it. So I don't feel it's like that's exciting. But as a free-to-play gamer, if you have like a really strong character archive that has a lot of characters, then that's kind of a rewarding feeling. Have 51 tutorials now. Let's try to hit 60. Good luck. Good luck, gamers. Alright, guys. We're gonna collect these rewards, and then we're gonna start wishing.
Thank you for completing today.
Building Xiao for survivability. I mean, that sounds like it makes sense. It also sounds like you're having rush Genshin experiences if you're not surviving. Because that's what you're implying there. You're implying that you don't survive. Alright guys, it's time for some wishes. I'm surprised Klikk isn't here, because Klikk was like... I thought Klikk was looking forward to the wishes, but... It is what it is. So here we go, guys. I got 29 wishes for Xiao. I think I have a lot of pity. I think I have, like, I don't know how much, but let's see if we get lucky anyway. I don't have a guarantee, though. They could easily give me Mona or Diluc. Don't want to jinx myself, but, you know, let's see if we get lucky. And then we have 7 standard rolls, so I might not do those today. I might save those for another day. We'll just do the Xiao rolls. Alright, so far nothing. I got Yunjin. I don't know if that's my first time getting her on this account. I know I have her on Americas. I don't know if I had her here. I didn't even realize she was on the banner. I know some people want her, but I wasn't all too concerned about her. Alright. No Xiao yet again. Things are looking bad. I thought maybe within the first 20 rolls it would happen. I was being hopeful, but got 9 roll. Oh, Jinyan. Ugh. One of my friends is a Jinyan main. He really likes her, which is interesting. It's kind of cute to see that Jinyan has a dedicated fan, because not a lot of people seem to give her the time of day. But she's not for me. Not for me. Alright, 9 rolls left, guys. Come on. Give us Xiao. We have his weapon. May the spear call him home. May the primordial jade spear bring him to the team. Like Moses parting the Red Sea. Alright, here's our gold. It just better be Xiao. It's Kaching, of course! Of course! Of course. You know, I feel like if it would have been a 10 pull, there would have been more luck. But since it was a single pull, I feel like it would be cursed. I don't trust single pulls. Can we get Xiao into 5 pulls? Well, we got Yao Yao, so now I don't have to worry about doing the event to get Yao Yao. She is very cute. I totally simp. Okay. I'm done with my makeup art. Congrats getting Kaching, you can throw her in the trash. I don't know if that's my first Kaching on this account. Or if that's a constellation, but we'll have to check. If it's my first Kaching on this account, I think it is. It might be okay, because I need more 5-star characters on this account regardless. If it's a constellation, that might be okay too, but it's not as good as Xiao, especially since I have the weapon. Because now who's going to use his weapon? Like, I guess I could give it to Zhongling, but that's about it. I felt that as a free-to-play? Yeah, bro. I know. I know. We don't have to talk about it. I know. So, if I give Zhongling his weapon, she'll get some attack boosts, and she'll get crit rate up. This one's pretty good, the Dragon's Bane, because increased damage against people who are affected by Pyro. Plus Elemental Mastery, which is good for support. I don't know. I don't know what to do with his spear now. So that was not my first... Was it my first or not my first Yunjin? Yeah, it was not my first Yunjin. I got a Yunjin Constellation. That was not my first Jinyan. Apparently I have a lot of Bennett constellations that I never activated. Bennett is C6, who knew? And yeah, that was our first Kaching, I guess. Shit. You don't have the catch? I don't have the catch, because it takes too much time to get the catch. And as you may know, from me working 52 hours a week, I have no time, unfortunately. Maybe that'll change one day if I get the better job, but as of right now, I have no time. The fact that I'm able to just do my dailies on my resin is already a miracle and a sacrifice.
Great.
I have to look Yao Yao, Shinkyu, and Kuki on my team, but if you say Kuki's bad, who should I replace Kuki on my team? I mean, I don't know enough about Kuki to give a accurate assessment regarding who should replace her. And I don't really know what you're trying to do with your team. What are you trying to do? Is that your whole team? Dilk, Yao Yao, Jingyu, Kuki? Wait, Kuki and Yao Yao as like healers and supports? I mean, it doesn't sound like a terrible team. Alright. I guess this is what I have for now. Unless we do some blue ley lines, which probably gonna do. What weapon can I give her? Do I have anything? I probably don't have crack. This is freaking, you know, this is Europe. Europe doesn't have a lot. This is a Favonius sword. That's not good. Sacrificial. Why does Traveler have sacrificial sword? Yeah, I don't have really any swords for Keqing, sadly. Not at the moment. If I get another Blackcliff sword at some point, then Ayaka could have one and she could have one, I guess. But right now, I don't have anything good. So that's disturbing. Yeah, disturbing is the best way to put it. Alright, I'll do blue ley lines because I need EXP materials, apparently. Yeah, why do you have 2 healers? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could get rid of Kuki, use Yao Yao, and then put... you have Shinkyu already, so you're good on that front. You could put literally anyone else, though. You could put Noelle if you want a shield. You could put Fischl if you want different varieties of elemental reactions, like water, electro, pyro. You could put literally anyone else. We don't even know who you have, so I don't really know who to recommend, but it doesn't sound like you need Kuki at all.
I'll protect us. My apologies. You're open. Yeah.
So I have Keqing on every account now. It's funny because there was a time when I wanted Keqing desperately, and now I have 3 Keqings, and I'm just like, you know, 3 Keqings, alright. But where's Xiao though? And his banner ends in 2 days, and it's like, what, his 3rd banner, maybe 4th, who knows? I don't know. I don't keep track. But I guess we're never gonna get Xiao now.
The hunter becomes...
I mean, I'm not that concerned about it, because I just wanted to give him his spear. Technically, I'm not too worried about Xiao specifically, I just wanted to make the match. But now I just gotta figure out, I guess, since I don't have him, who can I give it to eventually? I have spear characters, but I don't really use them often. I don't think it'll be the best fit for Zhang Ling, because I think Dragon's Bane is probably better for her. I don't know, like, if I were to use Yunjin, I don't know if that's good for her. I don't really want to use Yunjin, I have no interest, so... It's sort of like I have that primordial spear, and it's just... I got nothing to do with it now. Feels bad. Waste of resources. Are you serious? Don't you guys even think that Toma also have a shield? Or have you 36 starred Abyss on all accounts consistently? Wait, who are you asking that to? Me or somebody else? Are you using an EM Kuki? Wait, let me explain, because I'd recommend using that.
Take flight.
I've been hearing EM a lot lately. EM and ER. I've been hearing those a lot lately. Which is funny, because you never used to hear anybody mention those 2 stats, and now everybody's mentioning them. Oh, you're asking me? I've never gotten 36 stars on the Abyss. I've cleared it multiple times, but I think the most stars I've gotten was like maybe 30? I don't know. Definitely never got 36 though. I think it was 30. I think on America's one time I got 9, 9, 9, and then 3. 3 or 4. So it was like either 30 or 31 stars max.
Let the show be. My apologies.
Alright guys, since we didn't get Xiao, now it's supposed to be one of our highlights of the day. The only highlight of the day we have left now is I should be hitting AR-59 on Americas today. So when I switch to Americas later on, that might happen and that could be our big achievement that we celebrate.
My apologies.
So how are you a expert on Ayaka? Because I have her on 3 accounts and she's phenomenally built on Americas. And she's my main on all 3 accounts. And listen, it's impossible to get 36 stars on Spiral Abyss with just Ayaka. Because you have 2 teams. So even if Ayaka is like a goddess on my America's account, she can only be on 1 team. And naturally, it's the other team that's going to drag me down. Usually on my other team, I have Yoimiya and Eula. But Yoimiya and Eula, they aren't as well built as they could be. Like, I want Eula's 5-star weapon. She doesn't have her 5-star weapon. She needs better artifacts, I think. So I don't know why you're expecting Spiral Abyss to be the sort of criteria for being an expert on a character when there's 2 teams, so that doesn't make any sense. Overloaded is so difficult to work properly. Seems like a soup team to me. My Overlock, because I used to do Overloaded all the time, man. And I'm finding that like so many other combos work better. But Overloaded used to be like my main thing. Alright, so I can condense another 4 resin and then continue. Well, you're gonna, it's also funny because you want to see how strong the Ayaka team is, but you've been here before. Haven't you seen the Ayaka team? I mean, I did recently upgrade the Ayaka team on Americas, but you've seen them in action before. You'll see them in action again, but you've seen them in action before. Alright, I want to level up Keqing more. And then maybe Yao Yao a little bit. Alright, I need a chunk. I could probably craft it. No 4-piece blizzard? Yeah, on Americas she has the 4-piece blizzard, but only on Americas. On this account, I don't yet have good artifacts like that. It's very hard to get a 4-piece of anything with decent substats and main stats, so... And very time consuming. And again, not a lot of time. You want me to look at your Ayaka? Am I gonna be impressed? Are you in this friend list? Yeah, you are. Am I gonna be impressed? You're being very bold right now by asking me to look. She's got Animo Kageuchi. Okay. That's kind of eh. She's got this 4-piece. She has very low crit rate and not as high crit damage as my Ayaka. I am not impressed. Compared to the America's Ayaka, I think even compared to this Ayaka, it's just about the same as this Ayaka. And nowhere close to the America's Ayaka. I don't have Jean also. I don't have Bennett. Damn it, keyboard corrupted. I feel so bad for you. Wait, what? Why do you feel bad for them? What conversation has been unfolding while I'm over here? I'm looking at Ayaka's. Boom! Alright. Got my new talent. $66. Oh, Sneaku, can you check my whole team? And Artifact, can tell me what you think right now. Do you guys really want me to keep doing this? Because I have not been amazed in a long time by anything that anyone has shown me. And I feel bad giving honest feedback at this point. Gotta go blue, gotta go blue, gotta go faster, faster, faster. Does your American Ayaka consistently get her burst? Pretty much. I mean, she has 40% crit rate, and when the characters are frozen and she gets that extra 40%, that's basically 80% crit rate. Plus 262% crit damage. And higher attack, I think, than what you had. So, yeah. I need to make an Ayaka video. Is that what you want of me?
My apologies.
Also, I like how you're trying to base it on this Ayaka, because this Ayaka doesn't have the 4-piece. When this is the Europe Ayaka, this is literally the weakest of the 3 Ayakas. And I've said that many times. No character on this account should be your point of reference. Literally, like, America's is like your #1 point of reference, and maybe Asia. Maybe, but not really. Kinda, though. But Europe is not what you want to have as your focal point for the Nico GU community. This is like the most recent account, like barely, not even a year old. Doesn't have as much time invested into it. It's a nothing account, basically. And this account is, at this point, this account isn't for bragging rights, it's just for helping people. I use Crimson Witch Bennett as a healer. Well, mister, it's right now, right? No, there's a lot of... You're talking to mister. There's a lot of text for me to read if it's not meant for me. Alright. Yay. Alright, let me look at BX's if I can find his stuff. Yeah, he's online. So this is Diluc. Prototype Archaic. I wonder what other weapons you have, though. This isn't terrible, but I wonder what other weapons you have. You do have the 4-piece. I'm not going to look at each individual artifact because that's just too much. Crit rate is really high. Crit damage needs to be higher. That's your Diluc. He's getting there, I guess. This one, I don't even know. I didn't even know she had a sword, honestly. For some reason, I thought she was a bow user. Booty looked kind of nice. I ain't hating on the booty. Elemental burst damage, and elemental burst increases all party members' attack. Yeah, again, I'm not too familiar with her, so I'm not gonna even comment on her, because that wouldn't make sense for me to do so. For this one, you got Y. Wait, what? She's not one of your characters, right? She's in that row, but she's not one of the characters. Because, yeah, that weapon needs to change, what I just saw. Dark Iron Sword, Elemental Mastery. This is interesting. Because people usually say to give him, like, a sacrificial weapon, I think, or something like that. I have heard this sword's name today. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know how the heck you guys got that weapon. Elemental Burst damage, all parties members attack up. I mean, the elemental burst damage thing, I understand. I'm not sure if this is the best combo, though. Maybe. Maybe. I don't really use him, so. But that seems interesting. And then Xiao, you said you want to build? You got Favonius Lance. Oh, I thought she was a bow user. See, I don't really know a lot about these characters. She's got Dendro. A lot of 4-piece artifacts, though. So you definitely want to build that. Alright, let's see. So if she has a freaking spear... You know what? Can I just give her the spear? Xiao's spear? Maybe I'll give her Xiao's spear and then start using her. Who knows? Because she's cute, so I might just use her just because she's cute. Here you go. You can have a 5-star spear, little lady. Because I don't know who to give it to. You're cute. Just take it. Take it. So she gets HP percent when she levels. I think I have enough to do a 10 roll now in standard manner. Should I spoil you guys and give you another 10 roll? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys vote in chat. If you want another 10 roll, let me know by the time I finish my blue ley line. Yes, yes. Are those two yeses for standard pulls? Do it. Alright. I guess after these 2 hill trolls die, you guys are gonna be the lucky viewers of another 10 pull that may end in additional despair for yours truly. Alright, let's see, guys. Obviously, I don't want a character because, let's be real, I don't need another Kaching. So I'm hoping to get a 5-star weapon, though. Not necessarily a Skyward, but, you know, literally anything else would be good. Let's see what happens. Okay, no gold, guys. So that's bad luck. Let's see if the 4-star thing is something good, though. Xiao. I don't want Xiao. So yeah, no luck. No luck. Jesus. That's... Was that my first Xiao or Constellation? Where do we fall with that? Because I thought she was C6. I think she's C... Yeah, she's C6. So literally that was just extra star glitter. Somebody named God of Pain is joining. Alright, I'm gonna go promote the YouTube to them. I don't know, I accepted them, but they're not coming in. That happens a lot. I'll accept people and then they won't come through. That's weird. They probably get scared. They're like, oh no. This YouTuber actually accepted. Now what do I do? And then they pull out. I understand. I understand it's hard to be featured on a platform as large as this one. It could be quite intimidating. Alright, yeah, I guess, you know what I want to do before I switch to Americas? I want to go into Teapot, because I don't think I've done that this week, and I will most likely forget to ever do it. So let's do that now. Where's the teapot? Oh, I have one condensed resin left. Did I not claim my reward that last time? Because I was busy rolling? Did I F up? Is it in the same spot? It's up here. No, I think it moved spots. I think I just didn't use a condensed resin. But I did claim my reward. Okay. You still scared of Hu Tao Banner? You should be scared. Why? Because look at what happened to me today. I basically had a lot of pity. I had 30 wishes and I got ka-ching, so you never know when the gods will smite you. It's a cruel world we live in. It's an unfair world that we live in. But we're all doing our best. In my case, you know, ka-ching's pretty decent. I could still make use of her maybe on a Spiral Abyss team or something. We'll see what happens. Alright, Nahida level 9 right now for companionship. That's pretty good.
If you ever...
Okay. So let me use this, and then I guess I can condense it right away.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler
Could probably
cherishes
even
their
do
gems.
trounce domains. I don't know if I've done my trounce domains this week. Mister is here. He could help me with my Nahida trounce domain in Americas, but that's just Americas. That doesn't help me with this Europe. Klikk could have probably helped me in Europe, but for some reason he's on Genshin, but not in the YouTube chat, which is very mysterious, very suspicious. All right, I'll do 2 trounce domains because that's exactly 60. So I'll do that. I'll do the wolf and I don't know who else to do. Maybe Dvalin because I just don't care. Wait, I have new characters, right? I have ka-ching and I have Yao Yao. Maybe, who does Yao Yao need? I bet Yao Yao also needs Scaramouche or something stupid like that. You know what? I'm just gonna do the Wolf and Dvalin and I'm gonna call it a day. Oh yeah, your PC's still broke. Oh god, no. No, mister, no. Not like this. Who's trying to... Is it the same guy? Oh no, it's Demi. Demi, I don't know if I want to accept right now. I'm trying to do trounce domains. And it's easier for me to do my trans domains solo. That way I can have my healers and everybody else that I need, my supports. Maybe a barrier if I want a shield. Do you need help with something though, Demi? Do you need help farming? Because if you need help farming, I can help you after I do my trans domains. I'm trying to steal your pupas. My pupas? What the hell is a pupa? That's Wolf Raider Demi Nico? I know who it is, but I'm trying to do a Trounce domain. And I would like to have a party of 4 when I'm doing my Trounce domain. I literally just said that. Okay. I'm going to not have Barbara, because she'll get my characters frozen. I'm going to not have Ayaka, because ice against ice will not do anything.
I will protect you.
I think this will work well enough. Alright, I'll let you join and steal things really quick after I'm done with the 2 Trounce domains. It shouldn't take long. Even though, again, this is the weakest account, so it will take considerably longer than it would on America's, but it still shouldn't take too long, nonetheless. Hopefully. I know Dvalin will go down quick, because I could get him in 1 down with Ayaka, but it's this wolf that always takes, or feels like he takes a little bit more time than I would prefer on Europe.
Steady as stone. Grow, grow, grow.
Nahida needs to be stronger. That's like part of the problem. Like my America's Nahida is built, but the Europe one is kind of still slacking. Mainly because of the artifacts. I don't know why, but on America's I just get a lot luckier with artifacts, and then the other 2 accounts is just like, nope. Although to be fair, yesterday I was trying to artifact farm on America's, and I was also just having terrible luck of it. But usually, you know, America's pretty good. The river flows in you sounds incredibly lewd. I would like you to play it for me someday. Possibly. Never mind. I was gonna say possibly today, but no. You don't have a PC. Why people make creepy video about Nahida? Because of Nahida can read people's minds. So people, there's a video on Nahida discovered Paimon is a cube god. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knew that Paimon was the cube god or whatever, the god from the beginning of the freaking game. Because it's too weird that they both have white hair and Paimon is just coincidentally hanging out with the Traveler. You know what I mean? It's a little suspicious. It's also interesting how Paimon's cape is the same color as like Dinesleaf's cape. It has like those same star patterns. I don't know, man. Paimon's been sus since the beginning. There was also a point in the story, I think it was during the Ikanomia, whatever it's called, storyline, where either Paimon said something suspicious or Traveler realized that something about Paimon was suspicious. But there was like a suspicious moment in the story regarding something Paimon said or something someone else noticed. And it kind of pointed to Paimon possibly being the cube god, I felt. Which was already my theory, and it was just felt like more evidence. I don't think it's that big a secret. What's going on, Klikk? You missed all the rolls. How you doing, bud?
This is great. I feel so relaxed all over. I could almost float away.
Paimon is suspicious. She really is. Alright, I need to put Ayaka back in the party. Barbara possibly in the party? I don't know. Nahida doesn't need to be in it for this. I'll
I
put
await
Fischl
your
instead.
instruction.
Where's Fischl?
Behold, the Prinzessin der Welttalon.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Alright, Ayaka's burst is ready, so that's good. That's all we really need. Can we play together? The answer is yes. What region are you in, Gesu? Also, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? My theory is she's the daughter of the hot god at the start. Okay, so you think she's the daughter of the hot god and not the hot god herself. My theory is that she was the hot god and that she could, you know, sort of, I guess, warp her appearance, appear smaller, because maybe that's part of her power. But you're thinking it's a separate character related to. Okay, so that's interesting. That's something I hadn't considered. Also, thank you for the 6 likes on the stream thus far, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. Very much appreciated. Actually, never mind. I already have enough. Okay, Demi. Glad you got what you need, bud. You know what? I gotta say, applying to new jobs is kind of exciting. The idea of, hey, I might work somewhere new. It's exciting. Like, I don't know. For me, like, anything in life that feels new is usually pretty dope. Like, whenever you start a new school or something, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be in a different, like, community, right? I don't know. So I'm thinking about how I was applying to jobs earlier. And I would be really excited to work in some of those areas because there's like a lot of good food nearby. And I'm just like, bro, if I work there, like new food, like heck yeah. To play together, I need your UID. Okay, but first I need to know what region are you in? Because I have 3 different regions and I don't know which UID you want. Is it Europe? Is it Asia? Or is it Americas? Right now I'm in Europe, but if I need to switch, I could switch. So what region are you in, Gesu? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Alright, I did my Trounce domains. We're done. So we need to figure out what region Gesu is in, and then I can switch to Americas, which is where I really want to be, because I want to get to AR-59 today. I also need help with a domain, level 90 domain. I want to get good artifacts if you also have time with that. I am Europe. Okay, Gesu is Europe as well. Alright, so that's perfect because I'm on Europe right now. So I'll put the UID in chat. Also, if you want to join the Discord, I can send you the Discord. That way, if you ever need help when I'm not online, the best way to reach me would be Discord. Also, hopefully you've subscribed. If so, thank you very much. Then Paimon is probably someone important in Celestia. Yeah, I want to learn more about Celestia. I doubt Paimon is unknown gal, but Paimon is most likely a distant relative of her. Okay, so you're saying distant relative instead of direct relative?
If we've got nothing else to do, why
That's
don't I
another
tell the
theory.
story?
I sent the requests. Alright, let's see what you got. Kagura? I love you, Xiao. It's very interesting. I tried to get Xiao today, Gesu. Didn't work out. I got Kaching instead. Got cursed. So I ended up giving Xiao's spear, which I got from Standard Banner, to Yao Yao, because nobody else would take it. Alright, guys. What do I do? Do I join their worlds? Do they join mine? What are we doing here? I guess Kagura, I have to join their world. Demi... I don't know who asked first. Gesu or Demi? Because we gotta do this based on order of who asked first, I guess. Okay, Gesu asked first, I think. I don't know. Because Demi was like... Wait. Was it Demi who said they needed help, or was it Zeno? Alright, Zeno said he needed help, but Gesu asked first. So, okay, we're going to Kagura's world first. Other story predictions is that Kazuha masters his friend's electrovision and Xiao betrays the Fatui. What? Xiao will get consumed by demons and goes rogue and most likely die. What? We don't want that, bro. Xiao's our boy. He said, whenever you need help, just call on me. Like, who could be a better bro than that? Who could be a better bro than that? No, I only wanted to steal some stuff, but it seems yeah. I got confused with, like, when BL sent his message. I thought it was you changing your mind for a second. Alright, Kagura, what's our game plan? What do you need help with? I'm gonna call you Kagura, that's easier. Well, they disappeared already. I should probably disappear too, because I'm being attacked by a very unkind lady. Alright, send me the domain or whatever it is, invite. No, hold up. Hold up. What am I holding up for? Where'd Kagura go? Who's the leader of the Abyss? I don't know. Our twin? Yo, where'd Kagura go? Oh, they're over here. What the heck are they doing over here? Are they going to this? The Primo Giova shop? It would have been nice if they told me that instead of just running off. Because I was expecting a domain invite or something. Maybe they told me in game chat? I don't really look at game chat. I only look at YouTube chat. No, they didn't even tell me in game chat. Can we do some bosses? That's very vague. Yeah, communication is key, they say. We need stronger communication. Preferably in YouTube chat and not game chat. I'm not gonna lie, our twin will probably kill Dinesleaf. I hope not. They apparently used to be best buddies, right? So hopefully there's still some companionship, some sense of companionship and compassion to be had there. I mean, Dinesleaf, I don't know. Like, Traveler kind of treats them like they're a little sus. But, you know, I would like to think that he a good dude. I would like to think that the twin is also a good person still. And that everybody's just, you know, they got different ideals, but they're good people kind of thing. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. After you help them, I need help with level 90 domain. I have 5 condensed and 160 resin. That sounds like too many. That sounds like you want to do 9 domain runs. And usually I'm pooped after 5.
Take flight.
And I really desperately want to get to America soon. So I will promise 5. If I feel good enough for 9, maybe 9. But I'm only going to promise 5.
Worthless. Worthless. Sakura swirl. Let's light it up.
Oh my god. Oh, Noel's shield came up since Ayaka was close to death. I forgot that that was like a whole constellation. I'm surprised he hasn't done his beam charge. He only did it once. I'm kind of waiting on that so we can insta-kill him, but I guess it's just not coming. Alright, Kagura, let me know, preferably in YouTube chat, who's our next target. Well, the obvious part of the story is that the twins will team up to kill Unknown God near the end. Nah, that wasn't so obvious to me. I wasn't sure whether or not they were gonna fully reconcile. And I wasn't sure if the Unknown God would still be an enemy or what. But I guess, like, I knew they would come into play, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it'd be weird if Genshin just, like, left things as they are, where things are a little too obvious, you know what I mean? Like, there's gotta be some twist. It can't just
I only
be
wish life could be as leisurely
what
as
it
this
currently
little
is. Animal hypostasis. You got it. I'm gonna switch out some teams. Obviously, we don't need freaking Noelle for this.
Come with me.
We'll keep
Let us
Ayaka,
find
even though
shelter from the
Yoimiya
rain.
might have been better. I'll keep Ayaka, though. I want a healer just because, you know, sometimes it does some crazy stuff.
My apologies.
When's it gonna drop again? I want to hit it hard. Full homo. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Boom, it's time.
Embrace the ice.
Take all of this.
Take flight.
Alright, well. It's almost dead.
My apologies.
Kagura said, oh wow. Oh wow, and this is my weakest of the 3 accounts, so imagine. All the twisters integrated within each of the regions, not gonna lie. BRB, I need to use the washroom. Alright, bud. Looking forward to having you back. You know what else I'm looking forward to? Eating. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat today. You know what? I kinda think I want pizza. Oh, dude is just shocked. They're watching you Berserk fight, bro. But I'm just saying, this is the weakest account, though. So if this is Berserk, imagine everything else. Samurai? You mean Maju Kenki or whatever? What's going on, Saru? How you doing today, bud? Saru, I applied to 2 new jobs today. They're both like the same position, but at different places. If I get one of those jobs, Saru, I'll get higher pay, and I'll be working 17 fewer hours per week. No overtime. And still getting paid higher than I am now with the overtime. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Say some prayers for me, because It could be the great escape that I need.
There's a pleasant breeze.
It could be.
And
It could be
glorious
7
sunshine.
hours a day instead of
So,
11
where shall we
hours a
go for
day
walk?
with a higher pay rate still. Much more generous compensation. Nico, help please after BLX. Oh god, I got a whole line here in Europe. Alright. Gotta give my subscribers what they want though. So I'll help you, I'll help BLX, then I'll help Kagura, then I'll help BLX, then I'll help Klikk. And then eventually the gods will give me a chance to go to Americas where I will hit AR-59 today. Wait, you could go to the washroom. I'm not going to the washroom, Kagura. I'm reading chat. Mr. is going to the washroom. Relax. Kagura trying to get rid of me. Here you go, Kagura. I'll heal you. Oh, crap. They just teleported. Alright, what else do I have to read? Nice. Getting that green. I hope to get that green because, bro, I'm tired of being disrespected in my workplace. You know what? Sorry, I got a paycheck yesterday. Money missing again. Even after I talked to HR and got the money that was missing from before. Money missing again. Which I predicted would happen anyway. I knew it would continue to be an issue. But still, man. This is annoying.
Protect us.
Alright. Who does our friend want to fight next? Nico, do you watch WRC The Rally? I have no clue what that is. A team invite? Well, now we're doing domains? This is a lot of different stuff. Good, you're finishing up the semester and leaving for better? I hope so. I hope we're able to escape. Fingers crossed, Saru. Fingers crossed. Cause so both of the jobs that I applied to, one of them is within walking distance, which is great. And the other one is not, well, the other one is kind of walking distance, but it's a longer walk. And it's in a really good area in terms of like there being food all over the place nearby. So yeah, I really want either one of those positions because they're still close to home and there's good food nearby and it's a lot more money, a lot less time, a lot less stress. It would just be perfect. I love your voice. Oh, arigato gozaimasu. Wait a minute. I didn't know we were fighting this guy. I mean, we should be fine, but I didn't know we were fighting this guy. Arigato gozaimasu, Kagura, on the voice compliment.
Go, Barber. My apologies.
Alright. I hope he doesn't turn cryo. I hope today is literally everything else, like pyro, hydro, maybe electro. If he just goes hydro, that would be ideal. What do you know about a famous rally man called Ot Tanak? I know nothing about them. That is not a name that I've heard ever. Oh, he's going hydro. Wishes do come true. Alright, I'm out of here. He's gonna start stomping. Alright, Kagura's like dying, so let me heal them real quick.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
Alright, let's see. What's next?
My apologies.
Take this. Probably should have saved this for phase 3, but I'm sure it'll charge again somewhat quickly. I don't think we need to worry too much. Okay, Electro, perfect. Cryo goes good against both. Kagura has fire, which also goes good against both. So I think we're in good standing for dealing with this boss. Kagura, I don't have the ability to heal you yet, so I'm gonna need food.
Experience an eon of suffering.
Let me hit his tail and get some energy recharge off that. And then when he respawns... Oh crap, I don't see the... Oh, Kagura's in the safe spot. I think I found a safe spot. Okay, good. I was about to say, I thought he had me. WRC for short, World Rally Championship. It sounds like sports. I like sports, but I'm still unfamiliar with what we're talking about here. Alright, let me heal everybody. I don't know if Kagura's... Yeah, Kagura's still alive, thank God. I would feel like a terrible teammate if I let them die. Alright, you know what? I may as well claim rewards here. That way I can just finish off the weekly. I got a bad artifact and a mediocre bad artifact. Alright, fair enough. Life is pain. His voice is nice. I fall asleep to it all the time. Stop, you're making me blush. Wait, does Barbara revive down teams? Yeah, if she's only if she has Constellation 6, which I do have in Americas. So if you have all of her constellations and a character dies, she can revive them to full health once every like X amount of minutes or seconds or whatever. That's why I like having like Barbara, Fischl, like all the original support characters at Constellation 6, because they're like really good with max Constellation. Who the heck is Lowell and who the heck is Mr. Zombo? Who are these random people? Who's the Golden Shadow level 4? What the heck am I fighting? This is... Where did these people come from? What is going on, Kagura? Since when are there new people in here? If you've got new friends, then you should be okie dokie. After this, I'm probably gonna dip and help BL Zeno. Since I got a whole line, a whole queue waiting for me here. Okay, I had a feeling Golden Shadow was child. Wasn't completely sure, but I had a feeling.
Adventure time. Take flight. Let's light it up.
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Alright. Round 2.
Everybody stand back.
Our teammates are pretty decent.
Here we go. Let's light it up.
Somebody did crazy damage right now. It was the Bennett, I think. It was fire damage. Wait, where'd he go? How'd he go all the way over here?
Why do they never miss?
want to die. No, I don't want to die. We don't have a healer, right? We have Ben. That's about it. Yeah, I died. But we won, so it's all good. Alright. Since we have new people in here, I'm gonna promote sub to Nico. GU on
A blade embraces its duty, as a
YouTube.
jeweler cherishes their gems.
And then I'm out of here. I have to go because me and my family are going to grandma's and grandpa's house to sauna, but I'll watch your stream, so it's alright if you can't help me today. Alright, well, if you're leaving right now, then I'll just help Klikk. I'll move on to that. But since my friend has new friends, I think they're going to be okay. And I've helped them with a lot of bosses already. I think we did, like, I don't know, 6 bosses. So I'm going to move on to helping Klikk. Alright, Kagura, I'm out of here. Until next time. Don't forget to join the Discord if you can. So used to beating this boss so quick I forgot his moves. Jesus Christ. Look at you, Stars, showing off. Look at you. I don't even pay attention to his moves. So usually I'm just like, I have Noelle who can shield me. I have Barbara or Kokomi who can heal me. Let me just tank the hits. Romanian Klikk said something and then deleted their message. Why, Ryan? Why? Alright, what did I get? I got something. Boss weeklies? No, the Trounce domain one. Okay. I'd like to eventually get Child since he has such satisfaction rotations and playstyle. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on Child. He's like not on my radar. The only way I would roll for him is if I already had like every other 5-star. Like he'd be last on my list. Like his sword playstyle is kind of fun, but I wouldn't invest my riches into it. Like there's so many other characters I could have. Or even constellations or weapons or just other things in general. Alright, team. Are you guys ready to rumble? Klikk, what are we doing? I see we're doing a domain. What domain are we doing? What elements do I want? What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright guys, let's see. We need fire and ice, so Game of Thrones. Autumn Hunt? I don't know what Autumn Hunt is. I'm just gonna bring Barbara. Same old, same old. Again, thank you to the 7 people who have left a like on the stream. Much appreciated. Shiminamawa? Alright, that's like my favorite one, so that works. Shiminamawa.
Let's dance. won't be good. Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Alright. Boom. Done. I'm gonna claim rewards because I think I have a few extra. I'll also heal Klikk really quickly. Yeah, I still got some stuff. So let me claim. Klikk, don't renew it yet. Let me get a chance to see my rewards. Oh, I got a piece of junk. Okay, never mind. I got a piece of junk! It wasn't what I was hoping for, team. Wait, Klikk just left? Instead of re-inviting? What's that about? Klikk, did you make a mistake? Did you make a miss-click? Ha 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 ha. Get it? A miss-click? Bro. I know, guys. You guys come here for the humor. Alright, where the heck's Klikk, though, for real? I need to know what he's doing, because if we're not doing this, bro, I want to rotate. I want to go to Americas. I should see, like, where, I'm in Europe, right? Yeah, there's nothing fun in Europe. Like, I don't even have a ride-in that I could build here. Europe, it used to be that, like, Asia was, like, my most boring account. But now it's gotten to a point where it's just, like, Europe is my most boring account. Checking if it is today for Yoimiya's talents. Oh, that's, you could have done that while we were in the domain. All you have to do is bring up the wheel and then click on the character face and then look at your talents and then look at the materials. Sobbing? Why are you sobbing? Is it for all of the same reasons that I'm sobbing? So guys, I'm having trouble today. Specifically with deciding what I want to have for lunch. I've got 3 options. I'll let you guys help me pick. Do you guys want to help me pick? So option 1, and these are in no particular order. Option 1 would be Mexican food, specifically so I could get churros, because I'm thinking about dessert. And I would also get some chicken flautas, which is like chicken in a hard, thin shell. Option 2 would be Japanese food, because I might get like some katsu, some chicken katsu, which is fried chicken with rice and some miso soup. Because I'm not really sick, but I feel like I might be a little sick, like maybe some soup might be good, I don't know. And then my other option would just be pizza, because it's pizza. It's so yummy and delicious. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's hard to decide. They all have strengths and weaknesses. So if I get Japanese, I get my soup, which might be good. But then I get no dessert. If I get Mexican food, I get dessert, which is good. But then I get no soup. If I get pizza, I'm not really getting dessert or soup, but I mean, it's pizza, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna say no to pizza? So I don't know, it's a tough.
My apologies.
Klikk, I messed up because of you, and I came in with Barbara instead of... I came in with Fischl instead of Barbara. So now we gotta leave again and we gotta do it all over again. I had Barbara the first time and then you ruined it. I've heard you have Japanese and pizza but not Mexican before. I've mentioned having Mexican food several times. And I've also posted a lot of Mexican food pictures in my Discord. So you could, if you go to my Discord and you go to Foodies, I recently posted a horchata, which is a rice milk with cinnamon and vanilla. If you scroll up a bit higher, you'll see on January 20th, I posted some sope and a Jamaica, which is Mexican. If you scroll higher than that, on January 6th, I posted the churros.
Find shelter from the rain.
And if you scroll higher than that, you might eventually see some other things. I don't know. I've had a lot of things, though. I've had chicken flautas and a lot of other things at the Mexican place.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler
I'm surprised
cherishes
you don't
their
remember any
gems.
of those. Because I talk about it a lot, particularly when Azure's around. Because Azure is Mexican and she's the one that recommended a lot of these, like, beverages and, I guess, just menu items in general to me. And I've been basically exploring everything that she's recommended. Also, thank you for the 10 likes on the stream, everyone. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. And welcome back, David.
Let's dance.
Wait for me, Klikk. Wait for me. Did he start without me? He did, but it didn't lock me out.
Embrace the
Hmm,
ice.
interesting.
Watch it.
I think because it's always delayed, these domains. So that like 5 to 6 second delay was just enough time for me to get in there.
Take flight. Kamisato art. Sometsu. My apologies. Unthinkable. Whirling snow. Let the show be.
I gotta heal Klikk. Klikk always dying, bro. I'm gonna take it that Saru is still in favor of the Mexican, though. I will say the pizza's probably the weakest option. Especially since I had a Sicilian, which is like a square slice for those of you who may not know, on Thursday, I think. So, yeah. And the churros are very sexy, I must say. So, for those of you who don't know, cinnamon and vanilla have mood improving effects, both the flavor and the aroma. So churros could help boost your mood because it's very cinnamony. And then the horchata, since it has both cinnamon and vanilla, could also boost your mood. Just a random fun fact for people who might be going through a lot of stress because their job doesn't pay them.
My apologies.
Right now, Saru, I'm trying to battle with Ami
Sakura swirl.
for the record. Because usually when you pay for your stuff, right, within 3 days they ship it. But it's been like a week. And they do say that sometimes it could take over a week due to delays. But I sent them a message yesterday because I'm like, bro, I need these figures. I want to film this video, right?
So rude.
So, if anybody's been looking forward to the next figure unboxing, it's happening soon. I just gotta figure out why Ami is taking a week longer than usual. Because usually it would have been here by now, the things that I ordered, and it's not. And I don't know why. But, you know. It'd be like that in Japan with their shipping delays sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they're very good, and other times not so great. But we'll see. Because I wanted to film that today, and I thought that my items would have been here by yesterday, and then I checked and they hadn't even shipped yet. So I'm like, You know what? I know it could take longer than a week sometimes, but I'm gonna ask because what the F? I'm a content creator, dang it. I need my merch. So if anybody's been looking forward to the next unboxing, there is a delay because of shipping, and it will happen soon. Oh, Roof is back as well and hiding. Welcome back, Roof. Wait, are we done, Klikk? No, I already have. I told you to unboxing like $1,000 worth of figures. But I already have about $600 worth of them here. So the ones that I'm waiting for is about $350, about $400 worth. I'm still waiting on those, and we'll see what happens. Ami has always been pretty good about getting me the things that I buy. They're a legit company and it's a very good company. So I'm sure within another week or so, hopefully it'll be here. I'm not too worried about it, but it is taking longer than usual. Azdaha next. Anyways, I just finished eating Taba, NG, Talangaka, and adobo. So good. Alright, Klikk. Azdaha is the last thing, because we've done like 4 or 5 domains. And I feel like I've been on Asia for too long now. I mean Europe. I think I've been on Europe for like 2 hours almost, right? Yeah, I've been on Europe for like an hour and a half. That's enough Europe. After this, I need to get to Americas, and then I need to go figure out what I'm eating because I'm hungry. So how much does a piece cost? A piece of what? Like a figure? Because if it's one figure, it depends on the figure, right? You're using official? My bad. It depends on the figure. So is it a figure from what anime or what game? Depending on the anime or game, the price might be lower or higher. What character is the figure? Because depending on the character, it might be a lower price or a higher price. Which company created the figure? Depending on the company that created the figure, it could easily be over $300, or it could be less than $100, or it could be between $100 to $300. So yeah, it depends on a lot of different things. The anime, the character, the company. Like, I usually like to buy figures from Kotobukiya, and those usually are around 150 to 200, I think. Sometimes I buy cheaper ones from other companies like Max Factory or Ban Presto. Ban Presto figures usually are like $50. If they're Good Smile Pop-Up Parade figures, they're usually like $50. But it depends a lot on the company and a bunch of other different factors. So yeah, some figures are as much as $1,000. I should have shared this with you, Saru, if you're still listening in. I shared it with one of my IRL friends. But there's a figure of the doll from Bloodborne, and I think it's like a 12-foot figure or something like that. It's a very big figure, and apparently it's like over $1,000. I'll send you the article that I read later. But yeah, that was very interesting to read. You might want that soup. Why? Do I sound sick? Do I sound sick? My throat has been hurting from yesterday. But I can't tell if I'm sick. I don't think I'm sick, because I only have throat pain, nothing else. I can't tell if I'm sick or if I'm just in pain from yelling at children for 50 hours a week. Because that could very well be the problem, right? Because these children just won't stop. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me, man. I had some tea with honey yesterday, because usually tea with honey helps really quickly. Like, it'll get rid of the throat pain, like, quite easily. But now I'm also streaming for, like, 3 hours and non-stop talking, so that doesn't also help. But, I don't know. I have a really bad job, and then on top of that, I try to stream, which doesn't help my throat relax. It's a lot. It's too much. I need to change jobs desperately. My friend got lucky. One of my friends I've been telling you about, that he's been looking for new work, he actually got hired at a new job this week. So, a lot of my friends who were in terrible positions like I am, they've found better jobs. I'm like the only one left. Me and Saru are the only two left that need to escape our workplaces, unfortunately. Oh, you snapped? No, I always have to yell. Specifically because I have to be heard over their loud voices. So it's not an angry yelling, it's the only way anyone's gonna hear me is if I yell type of yelling. So no, I didn't snap. But yes, I had to maintain order constantly every effing day. And I'm tired of it. One day I will snap, and if I do snap, it's gonna be a fucking scary thing. Guys, my friend told me if Antarctica is a country. It's a good question. It's a continent, but can it be a country? Good for him. She said it's either a country or a place in the US. It is not in the US. That is what it is. Definitely not. Arigato. You're welcome, Klikk. Happy to help, bud. Alright guys, so in a few seconds we're going to turn off the screen for a minute. The screen will go white as I switch accounts to Americas. Most of you are familiar with this procedure, don't be alarmed. It is so I don't dox myself or any family members, mostly family members, because we all got accounts on this PlayStation. Alright. So finally going to Americas, my strongest account. I don't know if Demi is still here, but Demi wanted to see my Ayaka. Demi, you here? Come out of lurk. Demi, get out here. Get ready to look at how Ayaka is meant to be built. I'll show everybody else too. I know you guys are excited. A teacher of my brother snapped once and threw objects at the students. Jesus. I've never heard of... Gotta go on a flight? Alright, take care, Klikk. Thanks for hopping in. I've never heard of a teacher throwing objects at students, but I have heard of students throwing desks at teachers, which has happened at my job. So there's this girl who was new to the school last year, 4th grade last year. Now she's in 5th grade. And last year she threw a table at my friend who works with me. A friend of mine that I've known for close to 10 years now. And that's just crazy. But yeah, it's just not okie dokie. It's not okie dokie. Damn, throwing desks? Yeah. So what happened was that girl, she was in Catholic school. She got expelled, I think. Ended up coming to our school, was throwing desks at the teacher. She no longer throws desks at the teachers, but she still talks a lot in class and doesn't do her work and is very disobedient. So she's still not doing good like a year and a half later. I don't know what's gonna happen with her, honestly, because I feel like the teachers try hard. I feel like her parents try, but for whatever reason, she just doesn't act right. It's kind of weird. And I think deep down she's a good kid, but I just don't understand why, you know, I think part of it is like, unfortunately, she doesn't have the skills to do the work that she's doing. So I think she's below grade level is what I'm trying to say. And the way that she copes with it is to sort of act foolish and, I guess, lash out instead of like actually, I guess, trying to study or do something differently. So anyway, I don't know. It is what it is. The flight I found out now has changed time. Who doesn't act right? A 4th grade girl who's now in 5th grade and was throwing tables at teachers last year. Alright, Timid Morrow. What's next? Oh yeah, you guys want to see the Ayaka, right? Let me show you her stuff.
A blade embraces its
So
duty.
she's got 41%
jeweler
crit rate,
cherishes their
262% crit damage with 2000 attack. Obviously, she's got the 5-star sword. You guys know that. But let me obviously her talents are all level 10. You guys know that. Take care, Mr. Thanks for popping in and hanging out. So with this first artifact, she's got 21% crit damage. I do need a better flower for her. I don't know when I'll get a better flower. But for now, she's got 21% crit damage on this. On her fetter, she has 28% crit damage with 10.5 crit rate. On her hourglass, I need to get her a better hourglass as well. But she's got 9% crit rate with 5% crit damage. On this, she's got cryo damage bonus with 13 crit damage and 13 crit rate. And here, she's got 62 crit damage with 3.5 crit rate and 14, basically 15% attack. So the best artifact, I guess, is this flower with a 28 crit damage. This is pretty good because it has like the 9 crit. This is 21. It could be a little bit better. I think we could push further, like closer to 280 crit damage quite easily. But for now, not bad. It is one heck of a feather, hell yeah. Because I think when I first got the feather, it had all 4 stats instead of 3 stats. And everything went into crit damage and crit rate. Like nothing went into flat stats, which was perfect. So yeah. Somebody was in here like earlier, Demi. And he was like, oh, look at my Ayaka. And then he was like criticizing it. I feel he was criticizing my Europe Ayaka. And I'm like, bro, I keep saying this is the weakest account. Why are you even bothering to evaluate this? But yeah, this is where the good Ayaka is. The good Ayaka who could be better. I'm gonna farm for ice artifacts, because I could get her a better ice flower, a better ice hourglass. I'm gonna farm for ice artifacts. Yesterday I was farming a lot for artifacts, but I was trying to get better artifacts for Yelan. As you can see, Yelan's in my party right now, because I was trying to do a whole, like... I was trying to see if, like, she worked well with Raiden Shogun. The answer is yes, she does work well with Raiden Shogun. But yeah, I was trying to get a handle on that. She needs better artifacts, Yelan. Right now she has an Amos bow. She probably needs a better bow as well. Like if she had her bow, it would be phenomenal, but she doesn't have her bow, unfortunately.
We may leave at any time.
Hold the line. Take flight.
Top tier build? Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. But people keep trying to challenge me. They're like, how are you the leading expert on Ayaka? And I'm like, because I mean her on 3 accounts, and the Americas one is like perfect. How about that? And I'm free to play. Let's not forget that I'm free to play. Like maybe she could, if I had the constellations, if I was pay to win, then I would have more qualifications, but as far as free-to-play gamers go, I'd be surprised if a free-to-play player had a better Ayaka than I do. I'd be heavily surprised.
Take flight.
Alright, Saru. Is it just you and me now? I know Mister's gone, Klikk is gone, Ryan's gone. David might be here. It might be you, me, and David. It's a lonely world we live in, when our friends disappear one by one. But such is life.
Are you going to hold a festival?
In this cold, dark world. What's going on, Deaf Singer? How are you doing today? Do you play Genshin? And if so, which region? I'm here? For a second I thought you said I'm new here. I was like, oh. I was about to start laughing, but no, that's not what it says. Alright guys, 2 more dailies to go. That'll get me awfully close to AR-59. And then I'll do domains. Might have to use some fragile resin if I want to hit AR-59 today. I don't know how close I am, but I know I'm like right there.
There is no escape. Torn to a
Boom. It's weird how, like, Raiden Shogun, she does less damage than Yoimiya on this account so far, but she still feels stronger. It might just be because she's so fast-paced that she's dealing lots of damage very quickly in that sense. Especially with this spear that I gave her, which increases attack speed. I think that's the real difference. Yo, can you give me a number from 1 to 3, 1 to 4? 2. If you would have said a higher range, I would have picked 5. Like 5 is my favorite number, but since it's 1 to 4, I'm gonna stick with 2. I'm from Indonesia. His friend Aqua, you know? Yeah, I've seen Aqua in a few streams here. I try to communicate with them using Google Translate. It seems like you are pretty good at English. I don't know if you're also using Google Translate like we do, or if you have a good grip on the language, but that's freaking cool.
That didn't count.
Welcome, welcome. Tell Aqua I said hello. If you have a Asia account and you want to add me, let me know. I could send you my Asia UID. And if you want to co-op later in Asia, I can always switch to Asia and help you out. Let me know. Okay, so that's my dailies. I'm look history with Aqua. Wait, what? WA?
Add Astra. Thank you for
Alright, I think we need
add
about 1,000, let's say. I was like, they pulled it down so fast. I was trying to get a grip on the numbers. I think the domains should get us there if we do like 5 or so. Okay, we need about 1,400, it looks like. So maybe a little bit more than 5 domains, but a few domains will do it. Alright, let me pull up a Indonesian translator just in case. Because I don't know if English is like the best language to use. just in case. Okay. I'm gonna do the freaking ice domain. I feel like I was trying to announce it like almost as like the freaking Gauntlet Dark Legacy character. Alright, let me see. Klee would probably be freaking good. Heck yeah, Klee. Put Klee in there. Alright. Got some Klee. Some Jean or some Kokomi. I'll leave Kokomi. Zhongling stinks on this account. I'm gonna put her in my party though, just so I can see what I can do about her. Cause I must have some level up materials, right? Yeah, I know what, I'm gonna give her some. I can spare some. What does I am mean? I need chili peppers. Alright, I'm gonna go get chili peppers, guys. You know what else I need? I need food in my belly in real life. That's what I need first and foremost. It's about that time. You know what? I was saying Japanese for soup, but I wonder if the Mexican restaurant has a good soup. I've never tried soup from them. Maybe I should look that up. If Azure was here, she could probably give me like a freaking fire recommendation. Azure's not here, guys. It's just us boys. I had a menu too that I could have like looked at, but I gave it to a friend of mine because I figure I could get another menu, and she wanted a menu, and I wanted to, you know, not keep her waiting too long, so I'm gonna have to look at the online menu now, since I no longer have my physical copy, unfortunately. Wait, use IM to translate? What's IM? I don't think I've heard of anything with the IM acronym. Or you're using translate? Oh. I'm using translate too. Yeah. It has to be done. Okay. Got some chili peppers. Enough to ascend.
Finally.
I have a lot of red books. Alright, well, now I need a lot more chili peppers and a lot more pyro registering stuff in 2 chunks. But alright, at least she's stronger. She's got a Dragon's Bane, which is good. It's not fully leveled up or anything. I could level it up a bit more though, right now. Alright, enhance. Take it all. Oh, I have a lot of material, a lot of cannonballs for some reason. That's pretty good. Now, obviously, I have a lot of weapon crystals. Right, now we're out of cannonballs. So she's level 60 and her weapon is level 60. Fair enough. She's got no artifacts. She's got 3 constellations. Pretty good. The talents aren't leveled at all, of course not. Why would they be? Yeah, I'm gonna work on this. This is kind of sad. I mean, I don't know how often I'll use her on Americas, but you know, she deserves better than this. Wow, this is a really good artifact. Pretty good. 20% crit damage, 9% crit rate. I'm trying to see what like hand-me-downs I could give her. This has crit damage, crit rate. This has energy recharge though, and she does need energy recharge. I'll give her this. Cannot equip during combat. Who's in combat with me? I'm not in combat, bro. Ramen, what's going on, Ramen? I can review your account, Deaf Singer. I'll send you my Asia UID. Hold on, give me a second to send this to you. That way you can add me as a friend too if you want. That'll be easier. You don't use Discord? Fair enough. Surprisingly, a lot of people that I've been asking apparently just don't use Discord. Thought everybody used Discord. It's fun. For the most part. Alright. Ramen, I am working on Zhongling on Americas, because I never leveled her up on Americas, like, at all. And, you know, I have Klee, who's, like, a good fire support for Americas and all that, but figure I might want to have a little bit of Zhongling action over here, you know? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm also gonna do artifact runs for Ayaka, even though her artifacts are phenomenal. I could show them to you since you just got here. Let me know if you want to see them and I'll show them to you. Because I showed Saru and Saru was like, bro, that's a top tier build. Because of course it is, of course. Are you using OBS? I am using OBS. Welcome to the stream, Rifki. How are you doing today? Are you a Genshin Impact player? And if so, which region? Your UID is 3577. That's a lot of commas and dots for some reason. Why are there commas and dots? You're a beginner? That's fine. We all gotta start somewhere. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll show it to you, Ramen. Hold up. Let me get out this load screen. Alright, Ramen, let me show you this new Ayaka build that I'm so proud of. Because I got her crit damage up, as you may have seen in the announcement channel. So now her crit rate is 41%. Her crit damage is 262. And her attack is 2000. Obviously, she's got the 5-star sword. And obviously, she's got the talents level 10. But what's really cool is, you know, she's got the 4-piece, obviously. She always had the 4-piece. So I get the extra 40% crit rate when people are frozen. But what's really cool is this flower's got 21% crit damage. I'm gonna try to get a better one, because I think it could be higher, but that's pretty decent. The really best part is this feather right here. 28 crit damage, 10.5 crit rate. Freaking insane. So it came with all 4 stats, and then everything went into crit. Like, no flat stats went up. It was like god tier amazing. And that was like very recent. I think within the past week or something like that. Whenever I posted the picture in Discord. And then her other artifacts are about as good. This has 9% crit rate, 5 crit damage. This has crowd damage bonus with 13 crit damage, 13 crit rate. And this has 62 crit damage with 3.5 crit rate and 15% attack. So some artifacts I could still do better, but god, she's freaking amazing. Alright, I'm gonna try to get her some better artifacts like right now. Just see how it goes. And that's why I was leveling up Zhongling, because I wanted more fire people on this, but I ran out of Mora. Ran out of Mora, ran out of chili peppers, I ran out of everything in life. But that's okay. That's okay. Nico falling for Ayaka? Bro, she's always been my best, but now she's perfect. Almost perfect. What's going on, Tracy? How you doing? I forgot that with Klee, if you switch her ult, her elemental burst stops working. That's so STUPID stupid. Don't you guys think that with Klee, if you swap out, her burst should continue? Because it feels like the burst of like support characters, or if you swap out, it'll keep going. That's what it feels like, but that's not what it acts like, which stinks. It's a real stinker. If you're happy, that's all that matters. I think Nico might be. Bro, what? Stop. You're making me blush. Stop. Don't dox my affections like this. Come on. It's rare that YouTube can go to an external server. What do you mean by external server? Honey? Hold up. No! Don't die. Okay. I think we're good. No, he got the barrier up, bro. He had like no health. What do you mean he got the barrier up? BS. Alright, at least the big guy's dead. And maybe I could heal off this thing's barrier. Heal my Yoimiya. Alright, there you go. Everything's dead. It should continue since other characters burst stay after you switch to another character. It should, right? Like, even Raiden's burst keeps doing damage. I don't know why. They should, like, patch that or something. They should make Klee's thing continue. I'm good. I'm about to go to work in a bit, but I'm on Genshin right now. Bro, I'm on Genshin in Americas. Don't tell me you need me to carry you again. You missed Tracy and Ramen, my awful rolls for Xiao. It was the most cursed thing ever. I got Xiao though. I got Xiao, so I gave her Xiao's spear. Ayaka's my favorite character to like play as, and Fischl is my top waifu deaf singer. I feel like Fischl should not be the top waifu anymore. Like, it should be somebody else by now, but I don't know, man. And there's things that I don't like about Fischl because I don't like eye patches, but Fischl's still banging though, man. There you go. That finished him off.
Fire hazard.
Your favorite character is Xiao? Yeah, I did my roles for Xiao. Got Kaching instead. Spoiler alert, I got freaking Kaching.
Dumpy dumpy go.
It was my first time getting Kaching on Europe, but that's not what I wanted. So now I'm never gonna get Xiao.
Allow me. Swordfish down.
Kaching, Kaching. Bro. That's me trying to make that money if I get the new job. Kaching, Kaching, bro. Freaking hydro artifacts. That's not what I want. Where are the gods when I need them? I like how everybody's talking in the Discord. Bro. And they're not here at the stream. Feels bad. What the heck are Toby, Klikk, and Emma doing? It'd be like that. Also, thank you to everyone who's liked the stream so far. I see we got 12 likes. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. And thank you to any new subscribers. Much appreciated. Oh, I beat Millennia last night? Oh, God. You beat Millennia, and one of my IRL friends beat her within, like, the past week, I feel. Yeah, like, in the past week or two. It was very recent. Oh, my God. I don't really feel like I have a lot of time. Because there was, like, one day, maybe, like, last weekend, where I was grinding for a few hours, and I'm like, man, this feels good. But then there's other days where I want to get to Elden Ring, and I just don't have time. Because it's like a lot of my free time goes into Genshin, so I could do these types of streams with like the big roles and helping people out and all that, right? So it's like I'm working all the time. If I'm not working, I'm doing Genshin. Maybe I'm doing something else at the side, like going out. There's like no time for Elden Ring. And hopefully, that'll change if I get one of these new jobs. I'll have more time for Elden Ring and other things, but keep the prayers strong for me. Keep the prayers strong for me. Right now, I'm just not feeling like my schedule is what I want it to be at all. And my salary isn't what I want it to be, and just a lot of things just aren't what I want them to be. I wanted C1 Xiao and I accidentally wished on Alta Time's banner and literally won the 50-50. Wait, what? You wished on Altaheim's and screwed yourself? Not like this. But I can't. Time is money. Time is money. You're right. You're right. That's what I told the 4th grader. Did I tell you that story? So there was a 4th grader and I forgot what happened. I think maybe they asked me what time it is. Let's go with that, right? Or so it was something involving time. Or maybe they were asking me how much time we had until something else. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, she was all like, I can't tell time. Like, she was trying to be sassy. And I was like, well, you need to, because time is money or some shit like that. She was like, I don't know time. And I was like, well, you gotta know time, because time is money. And then her and her friend were like, damn, you're cool. And I'm like, bro, of course I'm cool. Time is money, my dudes. If you don't know time, you don't know money. I said goodbye before going to bed. Sleepy? Oh, okay. If you're going to sleep, sleep well, Deaf Singer. I will send you a friend request when I switch to Americas, or if you've sent me one and your name is the same, I'll add it. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime soon, bud. I know it's very late for Asia viewers at this point. Alright, I think that's all of our condensed resin. Obviously, we have enough fragile resin that we can make more. We need to see how close we are to getting AR-59. We should be much closer. All these artifacts are just not right. Why can't I just get a flower with crit damage? That's all I need. You figure getting a flower with crit damage would be easy enough, right? Like, if I could get a flower with crit damage and then everything goes into crit damage so that it's higher than 21, that'd be freaking awesome. Awesome, my guy. Alright, let's see where we're at. We just need like about 620 more. So another 4 domain runs and we're good to go. I hope I have enough crystal cores. That's the one thing I don't know. If I have enough freaking butterflies. Usually flowers are the easiest. That's what I'm saying. Right? But I'm getting all these hydro artifacts and all these lame ice artifacts. It's just not working well. Just, come on, man. I deserve better than this. Now, let me collect some crystal cores before I condense anything, because on Americas, I just never have crystal cores. No luck, I guess. I don't know much about artifacts. I mean, if you ever want to talk about artifacts, I'm your guy. Although, to be fair, if you ever want to talk about Genshin, anything Genshin, I'm your guy. Alright, let's see. I really like this because there's always some near the Statue of the Seven, and then there's always some in the field. And then there's always like 3 over here. So this is like the best route for like farming crystal cores, in my opinion. Another good spot that I like is Windrise, and another good spot that I like is the Guyun Stone Forest domain, that cave that it's in. I don't know where else are good like crystal fly spots. Alright, so I need like 5 condensed resins. I think if I do like 4 of these, that should... That's a lot. Jesus. Probably more. I could have probably done 3. But that's fine. We'll do like another 5 ice artifact runs, and then we'll do... Like, even though I'll already be AR-59 at that point, we'll still do a little bit of, like, Mora runs, because I need Mora. And then I'll end stream within the next half hour very soon. Since we're past the 3-hour mark and I need to eat. And I will be streaming again later, some good old Yuri stuff. I gotta continue a Yuri game that I started last week. That so far hasn't given us the kissing artwork that we so desperately desire.
Rebuild! Nice and spicy!
heal you, Emiya.
Robot, get them! Eat this!
We do Klee things. I really need a better Klee. I don't know. I gotta look at her because I don't know what's up with her. I don't know why she feels so weak all the time. It's gotta be the artifacts. Because when I was first building Klee, she was the first 5-star I ever got. So obviously at the time, I didn't know jack squat about artifacts. And that's part of the problem. Let's take a look at her right now. So she's level 90, obviously. She's got a Wid Sif, refinement too, so not bad. Yeah. These are her artifacts. Her talents are level 9, 9, 10. So her talents are good. Her crit damage is 196. She should be decent. Why is she not decent? Well, this is kind of weak. It has no crit rate, but it has the crit damage. This has a lot of crit rate. This has 17 crit rate. That's a lot of crit rate, Jesus. This has crit damage and crit rate. This has like nothing. A lot went into defense for this. So that's part of the problem. Okay. Okay, so she needs a fire flower. This one doesn't have crit damage. Then there's this. No, this has crit damage. This has crit damage 7. And energy recharge, which is decent. The question is, will those two stats get what they need, or will it all go into freaking defense? Alright, let's see. Let's experiment with this. No kissing. I know, that's why you came late last time, right, Saru? You're like, no kissing, no deal. I understand. Insufficient more. Ah! Well. Dang you, Genshin. Alright. Oh, 2 Hydra artifacts. See, this is what I'm saying. These are cursed pulls. Like, when am I ever going to use a freaking Hydra artifact? Dang. Feels bad. Maybe if I got, like, Nilu, but I don't know when the heck I'm going to get Nilu. This is a stinker. Alright, here we go. I was about to switch out, and then I was like, oh no, wait, that's not how this works. Annoying you can't choose the artifacts to appear. Right? That would be pretty decent, but you know. Of course not. Why would Genshin make things less stressful? I mean, it's not really stressful, it's who cares, but I don't know what other word to use, so it's depressing? Depressing is probably the best word. Nah, not even depressing. Disappointing? Yeah, let's stick with that. Why would Genshin make things less disappointing when we could have maximum disappointment? I gotta bring back Zhongling. That way she could actually heal while Kikoni's doing her healing stuff.
Hold the line. Go the ship down. Blazing for light. Yeah. Yeah. Boom.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Will this be it? Will I get the ice flower of my dreams? I got a cup. My defense percent. That's Why, Genshin?
Woo! La la la. Woo! Really, Daddy, Silva, get them! Fine, fine, boom!
Okay, please thing is up. Alright, let me do it. Let me... What the heck? Where did the jellyfish go? I thought I summoned the dang jellyfish. And I saw Klee's HP going up, but only by like these mediocre increments that wouldn't be what she would get from the jellyfish. The jellyfish would do much better. So that was very unusual. That didn't seem like what it was supposed to be at all.
Allow me. Lighter, please. Boba, get them.
It stinks.
Hold the light.
I don't know why it stinks, why I gotta be this way, but
Nice
I
and
don't
spicy.
change the fact that it is this way. Oh, she dead too? You gotta be kidding me, man. This is a stinker.
Here comes the fireworks.
Alright. I guess she's gonna have to heal. Whoever she could heal. Why is it all of a sudden like hard mode in this freaking domain? You know what? Maybe I should just stop doing this today. Maybe I should switch to Mora instead. Cause this domain is getting on my nerves. It's not giving me good artifacts. It keeps killing my characters. Not like this. All about attaining that max disappointment. All the lame sauce. Dang. For real. Alright, Saru. We got a not so great. I mean, this could be good for Eula, maybe. Maybe. And this. Oh, we finally get a flower, and it's all flat stats. Yeah. That's what we need. Yeah. Alright, we're out of here. I'm not doing any more of this domain today. I'll save it for another time. We'll do some gold ley lines. Maybe just 2, I guess. And then we'll call it. Real annoying domain despite only having 2 enemies. Yeah, that's the weird thing, right? I mean, part of it is the fact that it freezes you to death. And I feel like the orange platforms would be more frequent, like they would always pop up, and they must have changed it in a patch, because now I feel like there's 3 cool ones that chill you and like no orange ones, and I feel like it used to be always like 2 cold 1 hot. So I don't know, I feel like the domain changed at some point in like one of the updates. Kind of, and they changed it for the worse instead of changing it for the better. It's kind of weird. Alright, so we'll put Ayaka.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
And we'll put Nahida.
There's still so many
She
places
needs
for
some
us to
companionship
explore.
EXP, I think. I don't know how far along she is. I know she's level 9. She's level 9.5. And Shogun, I think, is like 6. No, she's 3. Jesus. Yeah, they need their EXP. But yeah, Saru, to tell you more about Millennia. So I've been trying to grind so that I could level up my arcane stat so that I could use a sword called Rivers of Blood, a katana. Because right now you need to have like 20 arcane, and I think my arcane right now is like 10 or 11. And my character is level like 175-ish, I think, so it takes long to grind levels. But I need a higher arcane stat because I want to try using Rivers of Blood.
Hold the line.
Alright, I think this is it. I think this should be AR-59. Boom, AR-59. We've done it! Alright, so after I do this ley line, we'll go claim whatever our AR-59 rewards are. Those gotta be here with a stick real easy, bro. Which stick are we talking about? I'm getting a little naughty over there, Saru. Phase 2 awaken something in ya?
Whirling snow.
Alright, so what now, Saru? How many points is it to AR-60? Like a million? 340,000? That's a lot. How much is 340,000? If you get like roughly a little more than 2,000 a day, that's basically half a year. So right now it's what, February? So I probably won't hit AR-60 until like August, I guess. Let's just say September to cover our bases. That's crazy. Alright, where's Zhongling? I'm gonna raise up her talents a bit. Oh, I can't. I can just raise this. I'll do that. Alright. I could give her the flower now that I felt might be okay for the time being, which is this one. And I'll see if I have a feather for her to match. This has attack percent and energy recharge. This has really high crit damage for some reason. I might give that to someone else eventually, but for now she could hold on to that. Alright, I'm too lazy to look at all of this, honestly. Phase 2 felt like it took forever. I mean, it kind of did take forever. I think the first stream that you did, or the stream that you did last weekend, I think you were fighting Millennia for like 6 hours or 5 hours. It was a long time. I don't know how long you fought her last night, but you spent a lot of time doing redo after redo. I get tired of it after a while. I can't.
Astra.
Alright, I got a regular standard banner roll. Ooh! And next time we'll get 3 standard banner rolls and 150 primos. That's a little bit more generous. Only at level AR-60 did it get a little more generous, huh? I see. Alright. This was a beautiful stream today. It was a real tiring. Getting the first phase down was pretty decent. It was second phase, I didn't know what to do. Jesus. I haven't even gotten through the first phase, but we'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out and watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed. There will be another stream later today, possibly in about 3.5 hours of a Yuri visual novel. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any other streams this weekend. I'm not planning to stream tomorrow. But there'll be more Genshin next Saturday at the same time. Eat well, sleep well, take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, Saru, and anyone else who might be lurking.